If you are receiving letters in the mail or getting a lot of phone calls from parties interested in buying your minerals and royalties that you never knew you owned, then somewhere down the line, you had a family member that owned mineral or royalty rights, and they died without a will, which subsequently led to you inheriting them. Congratulations. First, don't do anything. That's the first step. Don't let any potential would-be buyers rush you into anything, even if they're flashing some really big dollars at you that you've never even seen before, because they could still be worth much, much more. Second, you need to get familiar with your newly found inheritance. There is a ton of information to know and figure out before any decisions should be made. Additionally, know that you have time to wrap your head around things. Even if a would-be buyer is trying to pressure you into making this decision, telling you to hurry up. Once we dive into this part of the process, we will most certainly discuss various timelines that we might need to adhere to, but very important, don't do anything. You have time. You need to figure out what you own. Third, you need to contact a professional landman to help you find out some very critical information. Again, find out what you own. You need to know where the assets are located. You need to know what's going on in the area, whether or not your new asset might be producing or not, whether or not your new mineral and royalty rights are producing is a very important piece, because if they are producing, it could mean that you have a good sum of money you also never knew about sitting and accruing in what's called a suspense account. Fourth, once we've figured out the essential information about your newfound inheritance, the next step will be to figure out if holding on to the assets is the best play, or if selling some of the interest makes more sense. And it's important to make this decision unemotionally and to treat this as a purely financial decision. This is an asset and needs to be treated as such. So you would also need to get the advice of an accountant and financial advisor as well to help. The final step, no matter the decision of whether to keep or sell, is to get a retrospective appraisal based on the actual time of inheritance. Because inherited mineral rights, if producing, are taxable. And if they are about to be producing, they will be taxable. Important note to remember is non-producing minerals and royalties are not taxable until they become producing.